Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. My name, of course, is Potato. Today is the day where we really bring back the Empire. Up the Empire, indeed, old chap. Let us succeed in our mission to make the Empire truly, truly great again. And not only are we helping the Empire, we are doing a fantastic job of both liberating France and Belgium and the Netherlands. And I'm pretty darn happy with how things are going. You can see our offensive plan up here. It should liberate most of the Netherlands. You should probably be equipped to you, actually. Let's just make sure that everybody in this area is properly equipped, yeah? Yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good. Just making sure that everybody's properly equipped, and then let's divisions assignment mode. There we go, perfect. Good, good, good. Where are you? You're not assigned. There you go. Well, you can be assigned to that order then. There you go. Fine. Hallelujah. Yeah, super happy with the way that things are going, and I think that the Nazis are going to be worried about this. Also, we're pushing in Denmark. This is crazy. And the crazy thing is, right, that we're not that far away from Berlin. We are not that far away from Berlin at all. And we are making significant gains. And you know what? The United States isn't actually even in this war. I mean, albeit they have contributed a lot of stuff to... I mean, we can improve military relations, but... You know, we have offered a fair amount... They have offered a fair amount of resources to us. Which is, you know, honestly fantastic. That is really good. That's what we've really needed to continue fighting in this war. However, you know, they haven't helped us out to the same degree that they would if they were actually in the war. So there we go. I just want to continually assign new units that are popping up to this attack plan because we really cannot afford to not lose this. Netherlands wants to give me 10. Well, where is Netherlands going to have 10 from? Could be somewhere. Could be anywhere, actually. I don't know. Where would Netherlands get their army from? Over here? Oh, shit, man. China's fucking shit up. Wow, holy cow, I didn't realize that Japan had completely fucked up China. And I say completely fucked up, but you know what I mean. Completely fucked up China. Well, South Africa's got some stuff going on over here. We've apparently got some French divisions over here, which is fine, I guess. That's okay. But where is Netherlands' army? Where is Netherlands' volunteer army? Can we request troops from Australia? No. That's not what I'm interested in. There's no more troops that we can sort of just, you know, dick around with. That are ours. Alright, well, that kind of sucks. Okay, I don't know where Netherlands is going to get these troops from. I mean, unless they raise them in their own lands. Which would be impressive. But let's face it, quite honestly, we are doing just fine ourselves. Like, there's no need to worry. We are doing great ourselves. Okay, this is where we're going to start potentially running into some problems over here. Yeah, we've got a little bit of an issue. Although we are crushing the German lines, which is really rather great. I have a feeling that it's probably due to the artillery that's going on. I'm not entirely sure, I'll be honest. But yeah, great. I feel that things are going fantastically, swimmingly well. The only problem is Africa, where we've been fucking fighting for the last 3 years or whatever. And are seemingly losing in Africa. Which is a real problem. I thought we would be able to win it, but apparently not. Well, up here we're pushing in, which is nice, but it's no consolation for losing so much ground in Africa. Which is really rather annoying. Well, we are pushing in fairly well, though. We can be happy about the amount that we're pushing in. That's good. That's really good. Airplane available in reserves. Beautiful. Spitfire Mark 1. We've got airplanes in reserves. Fantastic. That is really good. Speaking of production, how are we doing in production of stuff? We're upgrading to these guys, which is great. We don't have air superiority in this area. Let's start up some stuff. Close air support, and we're probably over the limit already, actually. No? Just me? Let's reduce this down to like... How big is the... 1,800 planes. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Spitfire as well. Here we go. Close air support and the fighter. Fantastic. Great. We want you to be deployed in this region and also in this region. And we want to be interception, naval... Well, not naval striking. There we go. That should be fine. And we should instantly gain control of this region. Yeah, we really should. We've got a lot of fighters, a lot of Spitfires there that we can just dedicate to this area. And this is going to help us crush the enemy even more than we already are. So that is fantastic. That is really, really good for us. Pop you in there. Pop you in there. Just make sure that we don't have to be micromanaging this the whole time. Yeah, so this is going to help us crush. And I mean... completely crush the enemy. Let's get some more planes. Where did we use before? Was it in Holland? Yeah, it was in Holland. That's great. Swordfish, naval bomber, strategic bomber. We can get some strategic bombers there, I guess. Man, holy cow. Wow, ever since deploying the planes, this has been crazy. West Germany. We'll start up some bombing. I don't really know what the air superiority situation is like. But it's probably not that great. There we go. Wow, holy cow, we have 100% air superiority. That is kind of nuts. We could probably do with... No, we don't actually have any more fighters to dedicate to that area. But hey-ho, that's okay, that's not a problem. Yeah, so we'll be strategically bombing West Germany for a while, which is great. Plan is working completely as intended, I must hasten to add. The Danish plan is becoming a little bit of a problem. As in, it's not going as well as we thought it would, but at the same time, it's not going completely tragically, which is kind of nice. Turkey's making gains, which is good. We're making gains over here, which is also kind of nice. I am really worried about this area. I am really worried about this area. This is potentially going to be very, very costly for us. If we... Hey! That is good. We finished the spiteful research in not very long at all. Jet technologies. Jet engines. Do we not have that technology yet? Where is it? Is that the technology? Jet engines. There we go. Yeah, that's a problem. That's going to take us a fairly long time to get set up. Research time, 67 days. I'll take that. That's pretty good. Yeah, so we are making easy gains over here, which is lovely. Over in the east of Africa, or you know, east of Egypt, I suppose. Israel sort of place, Palestine, that area. But these easy gains are not going to be for long, and I'm kind of worried about how long we'll be able to maintain those easy gains for. Especially without Turkish support. That's going to be problematic, to say the least. But you know what? If that's bad, all you got to do is look up at Europe and then realize that, yes, baby, things are going fantastically. Things are going really, really, really well. And even though we've chucked like a gazillion tons, like a gazillion metric tons of, yeah, Mr. Adolf. Yeah, even though we've chucked like tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of manpower into Europe, it still probably pales in comparison to the manpower that we've chucked into Africa. The manpower in Africa must be insane. Must genuinely be insane to see how much we've put into Africa. It's kind of nuts. A motorized army, fantastic. Royal Tank Regiment, We'll take it. It's a bit late to the party, but whatever. What are the conditions, by the way, for the mod committee? Is in a faction with the United States? Yeah, we really kind of want that to be a thing, kind of soon. I don't quite know what America's tech tree is, but I presume that there are some sort of interventionist policies. Oh, because our encryption is so high, we can actually see what the hell's going on. Fascist menace. Limited intervention, destroyers to the bases. Gains puppet goal. War goal against German Reich. That would be great if you could get that. That would be great. Okay, so you're gonna become owner and controller of... Okay, so shit's gonna go down if America completes that, which is kind of cool. I guess. But we're gonna give up a lot of control of our bases, which I'm not sure we really want to do. But hey ho. Okay, you've done a really great job over here, and we don't want to stop that, right? We've actually managed to get control of the airbase back in Palestine. We used to have that. We used to have control of that, but we don't anymore. So, as soon as you are into position, I think we should probably move on up. Move it on up. Nothing can stop us. Moving on up. This could be a heroic African battle. It really could be. It could be one for the ages. It really, really could be. Some divisions are not in position. What the fuck? Steel. Oh, shit. It's a little bit annoying. Alright, engage the plan. Plan is being engaged. This is good. Fingers crossed, things happen well. Steel, let's get more for steel. There we go. Beautiful. That should sort out our resources. I'm not too bothered by the resources or the lack of resources thereof. Ah, shit. We're not making gains anymore. However, we are gonna... With this small army, I would hasten to add, only 8 troops in this army, we're actually making more gains than I think Montgomery has made in fucking years. Which is actually rather impressive, I must hasten to add. Okay, good, you're attacking into there. Wow, this has been a great assault. This has been a great assault. I can't believe that it was that easy. I cannot believe that it was that easy. We need to modify our logistics. Our recruiting and deploying division designer sort of thingamajigger. We can add stuff. We can add an armored battalion. Infantry, artillery, field hospital. We can get a field hospital. Let's add a armored battalion with a heavy tank, I suppose. And let's get some more heavy tanks. Let's get 4 heavy tanks. This is still an infantry division. This is still an infantry division, but we're just going for combined divisions rather than default symbol, whatever. Let's also get more infantry. So this is going to be the biggest update to, you know, to this in a long time, and hopefully some good shit happens. There we go. We're going to be missing a lot of production stuff, I would imagine. Still the infantry division, but hey-ho. What do we need? We need heavy tanks, and I think heavy tanks are going to become the thing that we really need. Heavy tank, the Vickers. Now, we are researching the Churchill. 79 days. I think we're probably just going to have to accept... I think we're just going to have to accept that we're not going to be able to deploy the Churchill tank for a while. Kind of sucks, but hey-ho. We'll get some heavy tanks. We need shit tons of them. We quite literally do. Toad anti-tank. We can reduce that a little bit. Toad anti-air. Reduce that a little bit. Pump that back up. Can probably scale back our use of fighter production. There we go. Great. And heavy tanks. Dedicate more and more resources to those. Insufficient resources. What do we need? We need 14 steel. Oh my god. There we go. Well, let's just trade away our entire lives worth of resources. But hey ho. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Not worried. Not worried at all. How are things going in Europe? Things are going fairly well. And as soon as we've made this last little push, I think we should manage to take back the entirety of Belgium, which is rather nice. Rather nice, I would hasten to add. Research slot is available. Great, 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 great. Fighter agility. I'm interested, but I'm not that bothered. The Barracuda, very cool name right there. Radar station, encryption, decryption, whatever. Industry, resource gain efficiency. That's really fucking boring, but I think that it's probably kind of necessary. Yeah, we'll get resource gain. Kind of sucks that we have to do that, but we really are, you know, we're trading away a lot of our factories for resources. Yeah, we're finally going to push down into this little area, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, that this should be Belgium liberated. And we might get an event for that. We might, if we're lucky, get an event for that. I think, anyway, I think. Meanwhile, in the African theater, supplies are still sucking ass. They really are. Although, we're making, well, making some sweet fallback progress. Am I right? God damn it. What do we need? What do we need more of? Steel again? Fucking, why do we need so much fucking steel? Is it because we're losing, like, steel production areas over here? I don't know. I think we should be. Man, I can't believe we're fighting so fucking hard for like, basically desert right now. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Okay. I'm going to draw you a new offensive line. It's probably going to start here and finish round about there. There we go. And we're going to engage this plan pretty much right away. I think there seems to be no reason to hold off on it. Because, as we can see, the enemy are not up here. They're fighting down in the south. So, we'll take that. We'll take that. If they want to dick around down there, then that's A-okay with me. But yeah, we are going to control quite a significant swathe of Egypt, which is really good, actually. Looks like Australia, for some obscure reason, conducted a naval invasion, which is fine, I guess. It's good. Oh shit. Wow. Well, I can see where the troops all are. Troops are all down here and over there. Whereas we're making progress with a sneaky little invasion force up at the top. That's good. Okay, Belgium. Have you been liberated yet? Revoke guarantee. maybe we'll revoke your guarantee. There we go. I don't want to send them equipment. I honestly, we did a better job of defending Belgium than they ever did. So, you know, we're fine with this. We're fine with this. Oh my goodness! Look at all the gains. Look at all the gains. Territorial gains it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. We are doing some strategic bombing in Western Germany, but that's because we haven't dedicated a single fighter to this area yet. So, like, let's get a new fighter. I don't think that airbase is functioning at the moment. Let's get some fighters. Yeah, just get some fighters. Yeah, finish deploying. And shit, you be deployed over there. Western Germany. And in Western Germany, air superiority and interception. There you go. And that's going to protect our strategic bombers, and we're going to be conducting strategic bombing runs into Western Germany, which is kind of exciting. I'm very excited about this. Research. What do we want to research? I think we probably want to be going for weapons 3. It's a big move, but 126 days might be worth it. Might be fucking well worth it. Support weapons 3, I guess we can probably do in the meantime, until another research slot becomes available. There we go. That must be Belgium liberated now, right? Montgomery, down in Africa. Are you ready to engage the battle plan? You're ready to engage the battle plan. Just go for it. Just go for it, okay? Engage the battle plan. This could be ballsy. This could be ballsy. It says that it's to our advantage, but honestly, I'm not completely convinced that it is going to be to our advantage. We should still have control of the skies over here, right? Oh shit, we totally don't. Why not? Why do we not? This is close air support. We don't have any fighters down here. Yeah. That's good, I guess. It's going to take a little while for those bad boys to arrive. Yeah, we got a lot of fighters. We got a lot of fighters. This is good. This is fine. This is fine. We've got this under control. This is A-okay with me. So finally, we're finding a little bit of resistance up around Alexandria. Am I worried at all? No, I am not. Holy cow. Montgomery with the anti-push. Or with the D-push, should I say. It's insane. Let's get some fighters. Let's smash them down. Yep, over there. Air superiority and interception. I'm not too worried by this. But, hey-ho. Military factories. We need more tank production. So, keep on working on that. Come on, the Germans have got to be running scared at this point, don't they? Got to be running scared. Jesus Christ. How did we get pushed out of there? Yeah, we're going to start to see more and more opposition, I think. I don't think it's going to be possible to advance much further. Meanwhile, in Europe... Hey, things are going great. Things are going great. I guess all we need to do now is actually select the new offensive line. And the new offensive line is going to be... Try and capture Frankfurt. There's a lot of industry in this area, right? But we are going to actually be meeting up with our counterparts, which is really, really exciting. Let's engage this plan. Let's engage this battle plan. I honestly am very, very hopeful for this. I really am. Might be losing a little bit in France, but you know what? We're going to be pushing into Germany. And pushing into Germany is going to scare the Germans, hopefully to the point where we're forcing them to come back. What is this? Battle plans with no units assigned. Why? Well, we've captured pretty much what we wanted to capture, I'll be honest. We captured most of the stuff that mattered to us. And it looks like, finally, at long, long last, we're making the gains that we said that we were going to make in Italy. Which is actually really important. Because, bloody hell, it's about damn time. It is about damned time. And the good thing about fighting up here is that it's not terrible. Like, attrition is not fucking killing all of our guys. Maximum attrition present, 25%. I mean, look at that. That's fucking disgusting. That is absolutely horrendous. And there's nothing that we can do about it. There's nothing that we can do about it. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. 1943, we're still a little bit early. Towed artillery. Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Weapons, 3. There we go. A big new piece of technology for us. We are very, very, very behind on everything here. But that's not a problem. We can modify the government should we want to. Free trade, maybe. Extensive conscription. Volunteer only. Service by requirement. This would get us way more. What is it that we have at the moment? Training time plus 20%. Training time plus 20%. Construction speed. Factory output. If we want to do this, then we could. Then we could. And this would effectively double the number of all of our stuff. Like all of our manpower. It would go from like 1 million to 2 million. Or so our available manpower would roughly be like 1.5 million if we were to enact that right now. I don't think that's what we really want to do quite yet, but we're just going to save this political power just in case something really, really bad that needs manpower to sort of resolve it comes along. But hey-ho, ladies and gents, as you can see, we're making progress in Europe. We're making progress in Africa. The Empire will be great again. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.